Gabriel Lardner. Mind Transformation is a platform created to help people discover their potential, renew their thinking, and step fully into who they were meant to become. Too many people live beneath their capacity, not because they lack talent, not because they lack opportunity, but because they've never been taught how to think differently, recognize their strengths, or develop what's already inside them. Mind Transformation exists to change that. Here, limiting beliefs are challenged, purpose is clarified, hidden abilities are uncovered, and practical habits are built for lasting growth. This isn't surface motivation. This is real personal development. This is about shifting mindset, expanding capacity, and moving intentionally toward your highest version. If you're ready to grow, break old patterns, and pursue your maximum potential, you're in the right place. Mind Transformation is hosted by Bishop Gabriel Lardner, whose passion is helping people awaken purpose, transform their thinking, and walk boldly into their future. Welcome to Mind Transformation. Welcome to Mind Transformation. Welcome to Mind Transformation. Again, this is your host, Bishop Gabriel Lardner, welcoming you. Again, this is If you're just joining us, we encourage you to share this and invite someone. This is Mind Transformation, and thank you for joining us. Share this if you are on here. This is Mind Transformation. I want to welcome everyone. If you are on TikTok, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, we encourage you to share this with your friends on Instagram and all the social networks. This is the beginning of a new week, and I want to welcome you to Mind Transformation. Our sole intention is to transform minds and develop people. Thank you for joining us and welcome. Our sole intention is to... We are sharing, so we encourage you to share this video. I want to welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. We are sharing this Mind Transformation. Welcome. In 2 minutes, we will be speaking to you. We encourage you, if you are on TikTok, share this video, please. Invite someone. This is Mind Transformation. You are on YouTube. Share this video, invite someone. You're on Facebook. Share this video with those that are on Instagram and all other social networks. Someone may receive a word today, so we encourage you to share this video and invite someone to join you. Thank you for joining. This is a new edition of Mind Transformation, and it's a pleasure having you here. Share this video and invite someone.
Thank you for joining us. If you are on TikTok, you're on YouTube, Facebook, thank you for joining us. Share this video, invite someone. This is brand new edition of Mind Transformation, and we are glad to have you here. We are glad to have you interacting with us. We want to thank you. Again, we are sharing. Give us a minute and we start. We are sharing, inviting others. Share this video. If you are on TikTok, invite a friend. If you are not following me, I encourage you to follow me. Send me a rose. Send me a gift. I appreciate it. This is Mind Transformation. Mind Transformation. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We want to start. If you are just joining us, we want to say welcome to Mind Transformation. It's a pleasure having you. Again, this is your host, Gabriel Lardner. And we just want to take advantage of this time and ask you to share. If you are on TikTok, we ask you to share this video, invite someone. It's a pleasure having you. We are going to have a wonderful time this evening. We're going to have a marvelous time. Thank you for joining. Let me go straight to the subject matter. Time is of the essence here, and we have skipped a lot of time, so we just want to start off here. Let me just do this quickly. Okay, thank you for joining us. If you are on whatever social network you are watching us on, I'm looking here and here because I got different things on here. And the reason why I have more than one thing, especially when it comes to TikTok, is that I should be able to have 1,000 persons so that I can be able to broadcast live studio. So if you are on Facebook, you are on YouTube, and you are also on TikTok, and you are not following me, I want to encourage you to follow me so that I can be able to reach my intended goal, and then I'll just use one place to do one broadcast that will go to everybody else. Again, I want to thank you for joining. Today on Mind Transformation, I believe that there are people that I'm sent to talk to. I'm not sent to everybody, but I'm sent to someone. And it may be you. So if you are here on any of the social networks, I encourage you to share the video and invite someone to come and be a part. As I said, I'm sent to talk to someone and to let them know that it's important for you to be a light to someone. This word, in order for you to fulfill purpose and destiny, you must understand that this word, for you to succeed, for you to accomplish anything, is by connection. Thank you for joining. TikTokers, thank you for joining. Share this video and invite someone. It's by connection. There's a saying, and I want to refer to that saying, I quote, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So when the student is truly ready, the teacher will appear. And I believe there are students, thank you ever so much. Share this video and invite someone to come and join this teaching time on TikTok. If you are on Facebook, welcome. If you are on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube, just go to the three places and just share the video. If you are not following me on TikTok, I want to encourage you to follow me. Now, I'm saying that you are a light to someone. Maybe you may think that you are a light to yourself. It's not so. The light that shines, it just don't shine for you. It shines for others also. So when one light bulb is put on, everyone takes advantage of that. They be able to see. They be able to appreciate what they see. They be able to walk. There's a clear path, even though it's one person that put on the light, but most people have the opportunity to see. And so we have come to remind you, or we've come to tell you that you are a light for someone. Now understand that in order for you to become the light, in order for you to discover what kind of light you are, you must understand that everything begins with an idea, a thought. You have to discover who you are, and you have to discover what you carry. You see, thoughts are things that are incredibly powerful. But you see, when thought is mixed with purpose and persistence, a burning desire turns into object or riches. So as you join us, share this video and invite someone. You are a light. If you know what you want, and you want it strongly enough, you will muster all the kind of persistence that is required. That persistence that cannot be simply stopped. You will certainly know that there is something that is burning in you that you must accomplish, and nothing will stop you from achieving it. That's what I'm talking about. Why? Because you are the light to someone. Share this video and invite somebody. Now, if you are sent as a light, you must understand you are sent as a light in someone's life. Life attracts so many people to the point that when they see the light, they follow the light. It's obvious. No one wants to walk in darkness when there's light available. So if you were to put darkness one place and put light one place, or put a light on at a certain place and leave the light on at one place, the people will gravitate to where the light is. That's instinct. It tells you you will see clearer, you won't trip, you will be able to know where you're going, and you will see the things around you, the things before you, even the things behind you. That's what light does. But in order for you to be the light, you must have to do some work on yourself. And that's what I'm talking about. Discovering who you are and what you need to know. Who you are and what you need to accomplish in order to be the light in someone's life. The first place you have to do is to understand that you have to develop your mind. That's the manufacturing plant. That's where you develop what you want to become. You don't get in life, someone said, and I quote, you don't get in life what you want. You get in life who you are. So in order for you to get in life who you are, you must discover who you are. So the first thing is develop your mind. Is your mind developed enough to that point to know that you are the light in someone's life? Now the next thing you need to do, once you have developed your mind and you have placed your mind on this particular thing that you are sent to accomplish, you must be able to develop your communication skill. Your speech will tell the world who you are. That is important. No commodity sells until there is a good advertisement. What you speak about, your promotion counts a lot. So, when you have discovered who you are and you are sharpening that communication skill as to what you are and what you can do and the ability, the potential you have, you can be able to communicate it to a world that may not understand from the beginning. That's what marketing is all about. It's for people to understand who you are and what you carry. You may appear beautiful, you may appear handsome, you may appear eloquent, so true, but presentation makes a difference. How you present what you have will make you sell your commodity or lose customers. So not only developing your communication skill, you must take into consideration that if you want this light to shine, the light that is for someone to walk through, the light that is for someone to walk in, the light that is for someone to see and develop their potential skill, you must understand the third thing you have to do is you have to practice what is known as the principle of OQP. And that is a technical place to be. And the OQP means only quality people. Understand that. Not everyone is called to walk this journey with you. You must understand that people that are hungry, people that have the desire to fulfill purpose and destiny, are the people that you have to connect to. The Bible says, how can two walk except they be agreed? Understand that when they want to fulfill purpose and that thing that they have, that passion that they have in their life, if they want to fulfill it, then you will know that they're not just ordinary people. They are quality people. They carry something in them, something that will make the world celebrate them. Share this video, invite someone. If you are on TikTok, if you are not following me, follow me. Send me a rose. Support me, I appreciate it. If you don't do what is easy, in your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. Les Brown. That's what life is all about. Your intention to get different. Your intention to be different. Your intention to fulfill purpose. Your intention to fulfill destiny. It just don't come easy. So if you must look around you and know that you are practicing the principle of having only quality people surrounding you, then you should understand that you are taking the step into transforming your mind. I said to you that you must develop your communication skill. The second thing, the first thing I said to you is you must develop your mind. So developing your mind, what does that entail? In order to develop your mind, if you intend to fulfill this purpose, what are the steps you need to take? What are the steps that will lead you to destiny? The first step is direction. Do you have a direction? Or are you just walking aimlessly? Are you going somewhere? Have you forgotten where you're going? There's a common saying that if you forget where you are coming from, you will forget where you are going. And in mind transformation, one thing we emphasize is direction. What is your direction? Where are you going? What is it you want to fulfill? What is that purpose that you want to realize? What is that goal that you want to really accomplish. I told you it starts with a thought. And the thought is the one that birthed the idea. You know, every time I teach on mind transformation, it reminds me about something that is written in the Word of God. It says in Genesis 1:1, in the beginning was the Word. And the Word was God, and the Word was with God. Genesis, it says in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. But Genesis, John 1:1 says in the beginning was the Word, W-O-R-D. And that W-O-R-D means logos in Greek. And that word logos means an idea. So when God intended creating the Word, He had to first of all come up with an idea. He was not just throwing things all over the place. He said, let there be. So it was a forethought that brought into manifestation God's intention. So the reason why God created you is to make sure you develop that idea as to what you want and what you want to accomplish. This idea must have direction. You must have direction. Where are you going? That is very important. And the next thing you have to do is understand that if you must fulfill anything, it's tied with having a plan. It's planning. There's a common saying, if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. Understand that planning is of little importance. Plans are of little importance, but planning is essential. Say that plan. The Bible says, what man, having a desire to build a house, sitteth not down first and count the cost. Understand that. You must plan. You must plan. Planning has to be a part of, it will have to be a part of what you want to do. How long will it take? And what are the costs attached? The sacrifice, the timing. All is in the planning. You must plan. Without a plan, you just roam endlessly because you do not have a direction. And if you do, the direction is not tied to a plan. Again, I encourage you. This is mind transformation. And invite someone. Why you have a direction and why you have a plan. The third thing you must do, which is so difficult, is to be focused. Focus. You know, many times people get distracted. You either get distracted by people or you get distracted by things along the way, and there are some that are easily distracted. And along the way, when you start to fulfill purpose, there are others that may come with their idea. If you are not careful, you will start living their dream. You will start living their mind. You will start living their purpose. If you are not careful, you will put down that thing that's supposed to make you the light for someone. You will put it down and you start fulfilling something else, not knowing that you were sent to be someone's life. You are sent to be the light for someone to walk through to their destiny, to their purpose, to their dream, to their fulfillment. But in order for you to do that, you have to be focused. Too many things will distract you. There will be too many hurdles. There will be too many setbacks. There will be too many disappointments. There will be too many stresses and frustrations. Remember, if you want to keep focus, it requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. You must be disciplined. Discipline is very important in order to keep you focused. If you are not disciplined, you will be all over the place. It's important to understand that for you to keep focus, you must understand that discipline must be your hallmark. The fourth thing you must understand that you desire to do in order for you to be the light for someone, you must be consistent. Most people are not consistent. There's too many inconsistencies as to where they stand and what they stand for. And so it becomes confusing. So you cannot be a light for someone if you are inconsistent. You see, you must understand that becoming a light is attached to integrity and character. It's attached to someone depending on you, and your words can be trusted. Understand that. So in order for you to fulfill that, you have to be consistent. Once you are consistent, nothing will distract you, nothing will confuse you, because you know where you're going. You have a direction, you have a plan, you are focused, so you are consistent. And while you are accomplishing this, becoming the light, you start to see the last thing that comes into play: results. I always say this on mind transformation. People do not celebrate processes. Most people don't want to know the pain you've been through. Most people don't want to. They are not interested in the setbacks. They are not interested in the difficulties. They are not interested in the frustrations. They are not interested in everything that you went through. It's a process. That one is named true. You see, in order for you to fulfill what you need to fulfill in this life, you must understand there must be a transformation. And most time when it comes to transformation, we speak of the caterpillar that wants to become something else, something beautiful, something attractive, something that they want to be that will not stay on the ground, but be able to fly. So what the caterpillar does is the caterpillar enters the cocoon and goes through that period, the period of transformation that is known as metamorphosis. The period that the caterpillar is being transformed from that of a caterpillar to that of a butterfly. It's a process. It's not easy. It requires pain. It requires sacrifice. It requires time. But connected to that is endurance. Connected to that is persistence. The caterpillar stays. It endures everything else that is required. No one knows what the caterpillar goes through. No one feels what the caterpillar feels. But interestingly, when results is shown, when the caterpillar comes out of that cocoon, what people see is not the pain. What people see is not the setback. What people see is not the obstacle, it's not the difficulties, it's not the disappointments. They do not see it because they are not interested in it. The caterpillar do not have time to explain about what they went through. No. The caterpillar muscle up the energy to get out of that cocoon, and it takes the pain and it puts it into purpose. What is realized, what we see is results. We see the beautiful butterfly of many colors, butterfly that attracts. Now, interesting indeed, what we see is the colors on the caterpillar. We do not refer to it as caterpillar because what we see is the colors that are on it. The colors that it carries are transforming from that of a caterpillar to that of a butterfly. It flies anywhere. It flies everywhere. And people admire it. They admire the color. They celebrate the butterfly, not the caterpillar. If anyone sees a caterpillar, they will want to kill it right away. But if anyone sees a butterfly, they will cherish it. In fact, they want to hold it. They wish it could just sit on them. Sometimes the butterfly will come and sit on you. Wish it would just sit on them. They want to take a picture. They want to put their hands up so it can sit on their hand. Because why? They are carried away by the colors. They are carried away by the beauty. But they have no idea that that butterfly that looks so beautiful went through the process. They are not interested in the process. They celebrate the results. People don't celebrate processes. They celebrate results. Result will show that you endure. Result will show that you are persistent. Result will show that you are focused. Result will show that you had a plan. Result will also show that you had direction. You knew exactly where you were going. You knew what you wanted to accomplish. and indeed you accomplish it. And so, once you have accomplished it, you become the light for someone. You build that institution of higher learning for someone to go and become a better person. You build that medical center for someone to go and be healed. You build that bridge for people to pass on and remember you. You leave a legacy that lasts forever. They are not interested in the pain you went through, in accomplishing what you accomplished, but they celebrate the results, your result with you. You have a lot of people that will celebrate the results as to people going through with you during the process. So understand that there is a time of success and a time of failure. So if you experience setback, if you experience difficulty and challenges in the period of fulfilling these, the thing that will make you push forward is being persistent. You will only be persistent if you have focus. You will only be persistent if you have direction. You will only be persistent if you have a plan. And you know the plan is not yet fulfilled. So what is that thing that is holding you down? What is it that is holding you down? Understand, if there's something that's burning, that burning desire in you that have not yet been fulfilled, just remember, you are the light for someone. And if you do not fulfill that purpose, you do not fulfill that dream, you did not accomplish that destiny, someone will not see the light. Everyone that is sent here is sent as a light. Different directions, different purposes, different destinations, but to every purpose, to every destination, someone is at your destination waiting for you. You may feel insignificant. You may feel that you are not a contributor. Understand that. But you have to jump over your feelings, not what you feel. And the reason why you feel that way is because of challenges. But you are greater than what you feel. I will find a time and tell you. You can imagine that a man found himself barely surviving. He takes himself and hides himself in the wine press, threshing wheat in the wine press. Wow. Because of fear. You cannot thresh wheat in wine press. But that's where he had to go. So nobody could know he was there. But when the angel of the Lord appeared unto him, they said unto him, "Thou mighty man of valor." He was surprised and he looked around. Who is the mighty man of valor? I'm a fearful man hiding in the wine press, trying to look for survivor. And now you call me a mighty man of valor? He did not see who he was because of fear. He did not know what he had because of fear. He was told who he was. He was told what he had within him. He never knew that he was the light to someone. As far as he was concerned, he was insignificant. In fact, he referred to himself. He said, "Look, I don't understand what you are talking about. Even in my father's house, I'm the least in my father's house. That's how insignificant I am. You can tell me I'm a mighty man of valor when in my father's house I'm the least. I'm the least. When they're counting, they won't count me. They will just count me for number." But he never knew who he was and what he was carrying. Most times when life hits us so hard, we lost our identity along the way. We lost our purpose along the way. We lost the dream along the way. When things become so challenging. But guess what? As difficult as it was, and Gideon was looking for a meal, and he had to go in the wine press to thresh wheat, only for the Lord to appear and say, "Mighty man of valor." Wow. A man so mighty, but yet a man important, a man of value, hiding in the wine press to thresh wheat, few grains of rice to eat. He never knew he was mighty. He never knew he had that power. He never knew what he could do because of his surrounding, his condition at the time. I hope you will understand that you can get up again. You can rise up from that situation, and you can be a better person than what you were or what you started to accomplish. I'm a witness to that. This is Mind Transformation. I hope you are blessed today. Share this with someone. You can join me on TikTok. If you are not my friend on TikTok, you can be one of my followers. You can share this video on Facebook. Share this video with someone. If you're on YouTube, share this video. I got two Facebook pages. One is Gabriel Lardner, and one is Mind Transformation. You can find me also on YouTube and share this. You can find me on TikTok. I'm trying to raise the support of 1,000 persons so I can start broadcasting from the TikTok studio. Again, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a glorious time. Again, you are the light for someone. Don't take it lightly. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, marvelous time during this time. Again, we will be here. We will be here joining you and sharing with you the importance of mind transformation. I'll be with you in a minute.
As this session comes to a close, remember this. Transformation doesn't end here. It begins with what you do next. Mind transformation exists. Grow it. Carry what you've learned, apply what you've discovered, and keep building toward your highest potential. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, stay intentional. I am your host, Bishop Gabriel Lardner. Every learned, apply what you've discovered, and keep building toward your highest potential. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, stay intentional. I am your host, Bishop Gabriel Lardner. Every learned, apply what you've discovered. As this session comes to a close, remember this. Transformation doesn't end here. It begins with what you do next. Mind transformation exists to help you think differently, grow intentionally, and as this session comes to a close, remember this. Transformation doesn't end here. It begins with what you do next. Mind transformation exists to help you think differently, grow intentionally, and as this session comes to a close, remember this. Transformation doesn't
Thank you.
think differently, grow intentionally, and as session comes to a close. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Again, this is Mind Transformation, and it's a pleasure having you. Thank you for joining. I'm trying, I don't know why this thing keep repeating itself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.